Hey everybody, Mr. Tolly. Well, we're making progress. Just a little bit more scrubbing to do down in the basement. You need to keep in mind my wife and I both work, so this gets done in our off time. And but having all that drywall out got all the stink out of the basement. Thank God for that. And everything's been bleached and every other doggone thing you can do to it. And then all rinsed off. So that's my last trailer load of stuff to go. And I'm hoping to get that out on payday. I just didn't have enough money to do it. This is a shelf that held all my powder and everything on my reloading bench, which will be put back. I just don't know what position it's going to take next. That section bolted on over there. That was my reloading bench. Guess what it's not going to be? We're going to do a little reconfiguring. I'm going to keep that. I'm just going to use it for a gun bench. Gun bench doesn't need to be nearly as sturdy as my reloading bench. This is going to be my reloading bench. I will put another leg in the front there, and try to leave the middle open a little more. So I'll probably put another leg right about there, kind of like where that one is. Then the vise will go on that one. The other thing too is when I put this all together, like I said, I meant it to be a gun bench. I used deck screws to put it together. So I picked up, and the 2x4s I know are strong enough. People will say, no, they're not strong enough. Those 2x4s, the way they are on there, are plenty strong for anything I'm going to do. Even as a reloading bench. But the way they're attached, I am going to pop the legs off, put a little glue, construction adhesive in there, and use some carriage bolts. So that ain't ever coming apart. That's my leather working bench. So that'll go back together too and be ready to rock before long. I'm hoping to actually get these back down in my basement Wednesday, or today is Tuesday. I'm hoping to get them back down this weekend, since I'm off this weekend. But I'm going to take a break. I got to sit down for a minute. So I'll be right back. Hey guys, Mr. Tolly. Here is the October 11th. And we're usually, it's a good 70 degrees out today. I'm sitting here in a sleeveless shirt, and I'm absolutely comfortable even with the breeze that's blowing, which is good because my primer is drying really fast. Couple things to note on my channel, I guess, and I know it's gotten around quite a bit already, that one of our members of the community, the prepping community, has passed away, and that would be Peachy Prepper, and I am going to miss her. Used to get on chats with her, and we'd talk, and we had, there was a lot of commonality there. She had lived in Minnesota for a time, and, we could relate to each other pretty well. And we sat one night after a chat, and we talked until like 3 in the morning, just shooting the breeze. It was great. I loved it. And I always had good interactions with Peachy. So I will miss her greatly. What else? The Hurricane Matthew. Boy, that Hurricane Matthew's a dick. Man. Over 900 dead in Haiti. Almost 30 dead here in the U.S. And a lot of cleaning up to do. Makes my paltry flooded basement seem like nothing compared to what these folks are going through. So my prayers go out to everybody involved with Hurricane Matthew and to Peachy Prepper's family. I'll miss you, Peachy. So, that being said, my bench is getting primed up. I'm going to use a little different method to put the tops on. So I'll take you along for that. I think you'll find it interesting. A couple places that I'll have to reinforce. Hopefully I'll be able to show you all that. sometimes I get carried away when I'm working on stuff, and I just do it and get it done, and I forget to do video on it. A couple spots I got to reinforce to accommodate my reloading presses on my gun bench. So it should be all good. It should be really cool. Looking forward to getting it done. Not really a lot else to say. Just about done scrubbing down the basement. We took it, everything out of the basement and scrubbed the floors, the walls, everything that nasty water touched got scrubbed. Crap in my eyes. My wife has been an absolute champ through this. She has been my rock star. So, kudos to my wife, Mrs.Tolly. We just had our 26th anniversary last month. That's pretty exciting for me, because I never thought I'd be married. Never thought I'd be married this long, especially. But there's a whole story that goes along with it, I guess. Marriage is one of those things that I see a little differently than some people. So, that all being said, I got one more load of crap to take to the dump, which I won't be able to take till Friday because I'm absolutely flat broke right now. I don't have 2 nickels to rub together. Well, I do if I take them out of my nickel book, but other than that, I'm going to get back to work. Y'all stay safe. God bless. I'll catch you in the next video.